This week's Thursday Thought, for 1 week only, is all about Friday, tomorrow to be precise. Growing up, I often felt like I must be missing something. What could possibly be good about Good Friday? A bloke gets tortured and executed. His best friends, having sworn undying allegiance to him, all decide to run away instead and leave him to the woman who obviously had stronger stomachs and a little bit more commitment. Nothing new there, I hear half of you say. Then he gets buried and it all seems such a useless, tragic and embarrassing waste. He was only in his early 30s and all the raised hopes just lay bleeding in the dirt. Not exactly for the faint-hearted, is it? But that is what Good Friday, tomorrow, is all about. Jesus of Nazareth coming to a grisly end. That'll teach him to stand up to the authorities and to question the way the world is. The sad irony of the very first Good Friday is that none of the people involved in it knew what might happen next. Jesus' friends never quite grasped what he was on about. The religious and political leaders certainly didn't. And Jesus himself felt abandoned during his final moments. Perhaps it's this sense of bewilderment in the midst of disappointment, grief and trauma that is all so relatable. It's so human because life is often marked by such moments. Human suffering is all too real. But the story doesn't end here. Sunday is coming, and what looks like an ending is transformed into a surprising new beginning in which we are all confronted in the midst of human grief with a man telling us not to be afraid. Easter provocatively and stubbornly cries out to us with the invitation to be drawn by hope and not driven by fear. It's a message of hope in the devastation and darkness. The great Leonard Cohen encourages us in one of his iconic songs to ring the bells that still can ring. Forget your perfect offering. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. And he's right. The beginning of freedom seems to come with the acceptance that all of us are cracked, or at least not all that we are cracked up to be. Maybe that's why this Friday, tomorrow, is good. It reminds us of the need to get real, to lose our pretensions and illusions. It encounters and inhabits our disappointments and doubts, but it also reminds us that the story doesn't end with the cracks. Sunday is coming.